Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
22 water.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Toafili. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Scanning the field. It's Uiagalelei. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Increasing that motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Toafili. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, it's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Military stun. Military stun.
Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Lucas.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B. Ready to go.
And they'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down.
Ready, set.
scanning the field. It's Uiagalelei. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Flag. Ready, set. Hey, camper. Set up.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal.
Ready. Shadow.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On the set.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Set. To the line.
Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Pressure is coming. Who makes the grab? They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Charcoal.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Cooler.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lucas. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. A new set of downs after that completion.
Pace. 27. Jump.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive extending 1st down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him go through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Smith. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Here we go.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Spider.
Back to throw. It's Beck. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. Being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Ready?
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down.
Ringo. Cricket. Griffin. Highland.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On the double.
Second down after that short completion.
Lasso.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Georgia's setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Slab. Longer.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. First down here for this offense.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Banner.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Come on, set. Stick. Ready up. Ready.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
6 propane. 6 propane. Press.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle right after the catch, but will spot the ball down to 15.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Great move there. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Banner! Banner! Banner!
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Drum! Drum!
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Burger! Down!
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Beck. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Douglas. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First down and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, a reverse. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now it's second down here.
Ready. Guard. Block jumping.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Benson. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. They're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Ready up.
To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Receiver makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. It looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Beck. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ready.
The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
Spider. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Timber.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Tuna. Ready.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Ready.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Belly stunner. Cricket.
Looking for some space. It's ETN. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Freedom.
Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Hornet.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Quick. Let's go. Ready.
He hands it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Grab near the sticks. It's Toafili. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Noles pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
22 water.
Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Military stunt.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Lucas. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will set up with a first down and goal. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal.
Music note. Trick 9 feet.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Look at him run through those tacklers. Touchdown, Florida State. They claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He fires it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
Football 7.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Looking for some space. It's Lucas. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirkwood. They looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.